For a lot of us, Easter feels like this huge, amazing, one-day celebration. But what if I told you that incredible feeling of joy, that sense of hope, wasn't meant to just disappear on Monday? What if it's supposed to last for a whole season?
Just think about it for a second. Easter Sunday, you've got the amazing music, the celebrations with family, and just this incredible feeling of victory in the air, right? It's so powerful. But that joy, it's really an invitation. It's not the destination. It's the starting line for something much, much deeper that's meant to stick with you. And that right there is the big question we're going to tackle. How do we take that one incredible day and stretch it out? Turn it into a whole season that actually changes how we see things. It's all about learning how to live inside that victory, not just visit it once a year.
Okay, so to really get this, we have to start with the shift. And it's one of the most dramatic shifts you can possibly imagine. We're talking about going from the absolute bottom, the deepest sorrow, to the highest peak of triumph. And you can see that wild swing right here. First, Good Friday, the end, death on a cross. Then, this intense, sacred silence of Holy Saturday. And then, boom, Easter Sunday hits with this explosion of joy and new life. It's not just a mood swing, It's framed as the turning point for everything. And that's the thing. That massive moment of resurrection, it's not the finale, not even close. It's actually the kickoff for a whole new season.
Because, let's be real, a victory that big needs time to sink in. So the church gives us not a day, not even a week, but 50, a full 50 days, an entire season of Easter to really marinate in what that victory means and to live in its light.
So what this really means is that this isn't just a long holiday. It's an intentional time. It's set aside specifically so we can do more than just remember the resurrection. The whole idea is to celebrate it, to live in it, and to let that promise of new life really dig in and start growing in us.
Okay, but how do you actually do that? 50 days is a long time to stay focused, right? Well, thankfully, we're not left on our own. The church has these time-tested tools, these powerful devotions that basically act as our roadmap for the journey.
And one of the absolute best tools in the toolbox is a special part of the Rosary. Its focus shifts completely away from the sorrow and zooms in on everything that happened after the resurrection.
They're called the Glorious Mysteries, and that name is perfect. Because these aren't just words you repeat. They're 5 massive moments of pure triumph and glory that you're invited to just sit with. They were chosen for a reason, to help us unpack the full meaning of the resurrection. What did it mean for Jesus? What does it mean for the church? And most importantly, what does it mean for us? And look at how this lays out the whole story of that victory. It starts with the main event, of course, the resurrection. Then it gets bigger. We see Jesus' ascension, his return to glory. Then Pentecost, when the Holy Spirit comes down and the church is born. And it ends with Mary's assumption and coronation, which is this incredible promise. It shows that this victory isn't just for Jesus. It's for all of us. It's the whole story of hope, from start to finish. Now, right near the start of this whole 50-day season, there's another really important focal point. It's a special feast day all about this infinite ocean of God's mercy that was basically unlocked by Jesus' victory. And there's a really cool direct connection here. That second Sunday of Easter, it's called Divine Mercy Sunday, and it comes with its own powerful prayer, the Divine Mercy Chaplet. It's all about zeroing in on God's mercy and our trust in it. And think about the timing. It's brilliant. It's placed right after Easter Sunday to really drive home the point that the resurrection is what opened the floodgates of this mercy for everyone. This feast is a huge part of what makes Easter a season of renewed hope. Okay, so we've got this 50-day journey, we're meditating on glory, we're focusing on mercy, but where are we headed? What's the end game here? And here's the twist. The end of the Easter season isn't an end. It's actually another beginning. It all builds up to Pentecost. That's when the Holy Spirit comes down on the apostles and basically lights a fire under them to go out and share the news with the whole world. The goal is for us to receive that same fire, that same courage and hope. And that is the whole point of the journey. That's what the entire 50 days are for. It's about letting the victory of Easter sink in so deep that we finally get this one incredible truth. That exact same powerful, life-giving Spirit now lives in us. The victory isn't just some story from 2,000 years ago. It's alive, right now, inside of you.
So that leaves us with one final question. The official season on the calendar, yeah, it has an end date, but the joy, the hope, that triumph, that's all meant to be permanent. It's supposed to become part of who we are. So the real challenge, the real journey, it starts now. The question is, how are you going to carry that Easter victory forward into your everyday life?